one thing we all have but can never get back. It's the silent witness to our successes, our failures, and every single moment in between. Yet so many of us treat time like it's infinite. But let me tell you this. Your time is the most precious asset you will ever own. And wasting it is the biggest mistake you can make. Every single morning, life hands you a gift. A brand new day, a blank page, a chance to rewrite your story. But what do most people do? They hit snooze. They procrastinate. They waste hours scrolling, complaining, and waiting for the right time. Let me tell you something. There is no right time. The right time is now. The right moment is the one you're living in. Think about this. How many hours have you spent on meaningless distractions, social media, binge watching, gossiping about things that don't even matter? Now multiply that by a week, a month, a year. What could you have achieved if you had used that time wisely? A new skill? A better body? A better life? The most successful people in the world don't have more time than you. They have the same 24 hours. The difference is in how they use it. While you're making excuses, they're making progress. While you're waiting for motivation, they're taking action. They don't wait for life to hand them opportunities. They create them. Start small. Set goals. Use your time to build something meaningful. Whether it's your career, your relationships, or your health, the time you invest today will pay dividends tomorrow. Remember, time is a seed. If you plant it wisely, it grows into something extraordinary. Think about the times you said, "I'll do it tomorrow." How many of those tomorrows actually came? Now imagine if you had started when you first thought about it. How different would your life be? Stop delaying your dreams. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now. One day, you'll look back at your life. Will you smile with pride, or will you feel the sting of regret? Regret doesn't come from failing. It comes from not trying. It comes from knowing you wasted time on things that didn't matter while neglecting the things that did. Discipline is the key to mastering your time. Plan your day, prioritize your goals, eliminate distractions. When you respect your time, the world starts to respect your efforts. Consistency beats talent every time. Show up, put in the work, the results will follow. Greatness is not built in a day, but it is built daily. Each small action adds up. Each hour invested compounds into something incredible. The time you spend working on your dreams is never wasted. It's building the foundation of the life you want. Remember, your actions today don't just affect you, they inspire those around you. When you value your time, you set an example for others to do the same. You become a role model for your family, your friends, and your community. Time waits for no one. It doesn't pause for you to figure things out. Every second that passes is a second you'll never get back. So, what are you going to do with the time you have left? Will you waste it, or will you make it count? The choice is yours. Don't waste time. Live with purpose. Act with urgency. Because at the end of the day, time is the only thing you truly own, and how you spend it defines who you are. Let's take a moment to reflect on something important. If someone gave you $86,400 every single day, but told you that anything you didn't spend would vanish by midnight, how would you use it? Would you let it slip through your fingers? Or would you make every dollar count? Here's the truth. Every day, life gives you 86,400 seconds. And just like that money, you'll never get them back. How are you spending yours? Many people live as though they'll have all the time in the world. They underestimate how quickly it slips away. You might say, "I'll get to it tomorrow." But what if tomorrow doesn't come? What if the opportunity you're putting off today is the one that could change your life forever? Time thieves are everywhere. They disguise themselves as harmless distractions, endless notifications, mindless entertainment, meaningless conversations. They rob you of your focus, your goals, and your potential. If you don't protect your time, no one else will. Ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now helping me get closer to where I want to be? If the answer is no, it's time to pivot. One of the best ways to stop wasting time is to create clarity in your life. Define your goals, write them down, keep them visible. When you know where you're headed, it's easier to recognize when something is taking you off course. Clarity brings focus, and focus leads to progress. Look around you. How many people are using their time with purpose? How many are just letting it drift away? Life is happening right now, in every breath, every heartbeat. But so many of us are distracted, caught up in routines, complaints, or endless comparisons with others. The truth is, no one will hand you a better future. You have to claim it by how you spend your time today. Every sunset reminds us that another day is gone. Time is always moving forward, never backward. And that's why every decision you make matters. When you choose to delay, to avoid, or to give in to fear, you're not just wasting time. You're wasting potential. Imagine how much closer you'd be to your goals if you stopped hesitating and started acting. Here's the thing. Time is not your enemy. Time is your ally if you know how to use it. Start by asking yourself, what do I truly want out of life? What are my dreams, my passions, my priorities? Write them down. Visualize them. Make them real in your mind. Because once you have a clear picture of your goals, you'll stop letting distractions dictate your day. Overwhelm is one of the biggest time wasters. When you have too much on your plate, it's easy to feel stuck. But the solution is simple. Prioritize. Focus on the tasks that matter most. Break them into smaller steps. Take action, even if it's imperfect. Progress beats perfection every time. Don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Failure is not the end. It's part of the journey. Every mistake teaches you something valuable, something that helps you grow. The only true failure is wasting time by not trying at all. Remember, the lessons you gain today will pave the way for your success tomorrow. Listen to that sound. That's the sound of time slipping away. Each second is an opportunity. Each minute is a choice. You can spend it building, learning, and growing, or you can let it slip through your fingers. The choice is yours. But remember, you only get so many seconds in a lifetime. Use them wisely. Distractions are everywhere. Notifications, endless news feeds, and mindless scrolling are stealing your time, 1 second at a time. Take control. Turn off those notifications. Set boundaries for how you use technology. Make your phone a tool, not a trap. The more you eliminate distractions, the more time you'll have for the things that truly matter. One of the most powerful ways to stop wasting time is to be present. Stop dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Focus on what you can control. This moment, right here, right now. When you're fully present, you'll find clarity, productivity, and peace. Surround yourself with people who value their time as much as you value yours. Energy is contagious. If you're around people who are lazy or unmotivated, you'll absorb that energy. But if you're around people who are driven, focused, and determined, they'll inspire you to do the same. Choose your circle wisely. Successful people don't have magical powers. They don't have more hours in a day than you do. What they have is discipline. They've mastered the art of saying no to things that waste their time. They've learned to focus on what truly matters. And most importantly, they've learned to start before they're ready. You don't need to know everything to begin. Just start. Time is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start building your time muscles today. Wake up an hour earlier. Replace 1 hour of TV with reading or learning. Instead of saying, "I don't have time," start saying, "How can I make time?" Small changes compound into massive results. Think of time as an investment. Just like you'd invest money to grow your wealth, invest your time to grow your future. Whether it's learning a new skill, starting a side hustle, or working on your health, the time you invest today will multiply your results in the years to come. Wasting time is like throwing money out the window. Don't do it. Your time isn't just for you. It's for the people who look up to you, who depend on you, who are inspired by you. Whether you realize it or not, Someone is watching how you spend your time. Be the example. Show them what it means to live with purpose, to chase dreams, to make every moment count. Time is a gift that never stops giving. The memories you create today will be the treasures you hold tomorrow. Don't waste time chasing things that don't matter. Status, material possessions, the approval of others. Instead, focus on what truly matters. Love, growth, impact, and joy. Picture yourself 10 years from now. Will your future self thank you for how you spent your time today? Or will they wish you had done more, tried harder, and lived with more urgency? The future is not a distant dream. It's built in the choices you make right now. Time is the great equalizer. It doesn't care about your age, your background, or your circumstances. It's the one thing we all get in equal measure. What sets us apart is how we use it. Are you using your time to create a life of meaning, or are you letting it slip away? No matter how much time you've wasted in the past, today is a new day. It's never too late to start. Every moment is a chance to turn your life around, to break free from old habits, to create a future you're proud of. The clock is ticking, but you're still in the game. Make it count. Time is the ultimate currency. Spend it wisely, invest it in what matters, and never forget, the way you spend your time is the way you spend your life. Don't waste it. Live with purpose, act with urgency, and remember, every second counts.